Hello friend, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you stopped by today. We're in the laundry room. We're finishing up our laundry room makeover, and I'm so excited to show you guys how it turned out. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin, and welcome to my channel. We're jumping right into the video by showing some before shots of my laundry room. I've been working on this laundry room makeover now for several months, and we're finally finishing up the last project here on this back wall. I love a board and batten look or a shiplap treatment. It adds so much charm to a blank wall, and I knew that some type of wall treatment was definitely needed here on this back wall. However, I also knew if Derek and I were going to attempt this project, it definitely needed to be pretty easy. So I went to Lowe's, I bought a sheet of bead board and the thinnest trim piece that I could find that was already painted white. And because the grooves needed to run up and down instead of sideways, Derek had to cut the paneling into two different pieces, used a nail gun once he got the pieces fitted in correctly to adhere the paneling to the wall, and then he just cut the trim piece down to size and nailed it also to the wall. Then we took a caulk gun and caulked all the seams so that it would look like it was just one complete piece instead of several pieces. Alright, now to complete this look, we're just going to take 4 of these black hooks that I got off of Amazon. The screws come with them. I think they come like 10 in a pack, and we're just going to space out 4 right here on this trim. I think it turned out so good. I love the after look of it. I love the black element of these black hooks. And let me tell you guys, if Derek and I can get this project done, you can too. And ta-da! After about $100 and a lot of swear words, Derek and I finally completed our DIY project here on the back wall. Okay friends, now that I've showed you our back wall and how great it looks, I am so proud of Derek for getting that done for me. Let me show you some antique finds that I have kind of collected over the past couple of months. Because I knew this was coming, this back wall, and I needed to find some things to hang on the hooks. But I love it. I think it gives the utility room or the laundry room, whatever you want to call it, it adds such character and such charm, and it's the last project here, and I am super duper proud of it. So let's get it decorated real fast. But first, I'm going to show you again some antique finds that I have found. A couple of new things. I have an accordion peg rack to hang over by the pantry. I've got some things to go on top of my pantry. I need to decorate this hall tree that you can't see here, but I need to decorate that. And I think that's about it. My brother gave me a couple of things that he found that are antiqued or older items that I think is going to add a lot of charm over here. So I'm going to add these in. Just because my brother gave them to me, I've got to add them into this laundry room. So lots of fun stuff in today's video. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. And if you're new, introduce yourself to me in the comment section. Okay friends, let's get started on my antique finds. Okay, the first thing I want to show you guys is this beautiful print that I got from Etsy. I have actually one of these sad irons. My friend Charlotte told me what the actual name was. I've got one of these up on one of my shelves. I'll show it in a second. So I got this, it's an 8x10 picture, but I got a larger frame to be, it's like an 11x14 frame, and then matted down to an 8x10. So I plan on hanging this hopefully over on this wall where the fuse box is. We're gonna cover that up too. But I think it's a beautiful print. I just love it. It has like a little handkerchief that's been ironed. So pretty. So let me show you the frame that I got for this to go in. Okay, now the frame just came from Amazon. I'll link it below. But again, it's 11x14 matted down to an 8x10. I love the dark wood on it, and it's gonna hang like this. Let's see. There we go. Love that. So I thought about painting this black, but let's get it hung first. And then if I don't like this light wood, it's kind of a darker wood, but if I don't like the stain, I may go paint this black. But anyway, we'll get it hung first, see where we're gonna put it. Again, I'm hoping to put it by the fuse box and then we'll go from there, but I think that's gonna look great. Okay. Now this is not new, I've had this, but I haven't really had a place to hang it. And I thought about putting this picture above my hall tree that's over here. So we shall see. I love this with the little rubber boots and the bench and the plant. I just love that look. Such farmhouse, so pretty. So I may hang this in here, but I just pulled it out just to see if I'm gonna use it or not. Then I did a Instagram post, like a poll. I went shopping for some baskets to go on top of my pantry, and this is the one I decided to go with. So I'm hoping this looks really good up on the pantry. Also, this is a little antique tub, I guess you could say, pot with a little antique handle. I love this. Can you see the inside? Such character, such charm. This is one of the items my brother brought me. So I may put this inside here like this, maybe with a plant coming out of it. I'm not real sure, but these two things I plan to use on top of my pantry. Okay, and here's the accordion. I found this in an antique shop also. It's really long, and this is what I'd like to hang over to the right of the pantry. Hang some things here. As you walk in the back door, you can see it. So I love this. I have one of these in my kitchen. I keep it decorated, and it's just so easy to decorate, and it's just easy to add some of your favorite things to it. So this is really a plus. That's gonna really look good here in the laundry room. So excited to hang this. I saw on a Pinterest where a lady had taken some of these brooms. Hers was more of a dark color, and she hung them on peg racks like we have here. So I thought about maybe hanging some jute rope from it and hanging it. My friend Charlotte gave this to me, and I wanted to do a little DIY. You take some coffee and you stain it, but I haven't done that yet. I didn't want to ruin it. So today we're just gonna hang it like it is, but I do want to go back and maybe do a little DIY project on it. I tried to find some more of these little brooms at our antique stores in our local hometown, and y'all, there was not one to be found. I would ask the owners, I would look every week, and so if it wasn't for Charlotte, I wouldn't have one of these, but I think this is just adorable. But if you've got like any antique brooms hanging around, this is a great little way to maybe add something. I could add it to this, hang it from that, or I could add it to little black hooks, which is I'm thinking about doing. So not sure where I'm gonna put him, but this is what I'm gonna do with that. But this was a great find, and thank you, Charlotte, for giving this to me. Okay, a couple of more things. I've already showed these little antique wooden clothespins. Aren't those gorgeous? I haven't found any more like them. I've been looking for some more. I found these at Amazing Grace, is an antique store in my hometown, and I snagged them up. And this is another old mason jar that my brother gave me. It says Knox Mason. I love this. I'm thinking about putting my change in this. I have a little white crock over there, but I'm thinking about changing this out, and this is where I'm going to keep my change. So we may do that. And then one last thing that I'm hoping to add some jute string to and hang to one of my, either the accordion that you just saw or back here on this my new wall, put some jute string and hang it. I love this little antique. I guess it would be used like maybe when they used to like grab water and drink from it, or a measuring cup. It kind of has a little pour spout right there. You can't really see it. And I got it from Charlotte's for $5. Isn't it great? So this is a great little find also. So those are my little antique items. I've got two more things to show y'all, and one of them I'm so excited about because you guys know I've been stressing over what I'm gonna hang over this darn fuse box. It is so ugly, and you guys have given me some great suggestions. Someone said paint it the color of my walls. Someone said hang like a picture over it. Some of y'all said do like a little fake window up there. Derek even liked that idea. But I was at a local antique shop, I think Amazing Grace. I'll tag them. I like to tag my antique stores when I put this on Facebook so they can see the items that I have bought and how I've used their items. So I'll tag Amazing Grace Antique Shop in this video. But I found this large chalkboard. It's kind of chippy looking, and I think it's gonna be great hanging over the fuse box. So let me show you that real fast. Okay, so here it is. It is a perfect size. Look how large it is, friends. I love it. I can write a Bible verse on it. I can write like a to-do list for the day. But I just love it. So I think it's going to look really good hanging over the fuse box. And maybe to the left of it, just enough room to hang my new picture. We shall see. Let me show you where the fuse box is and remind you guys. The only thing about the fuse box is that it's kind of, as you can see, more to the right. If it was centered, I could center that chalkboard. It would look a little better. So I'm not real sure how the chalkboard is going to look with that being like off-centered. So I'm hoping once I hang the chalkboard, then over to the left of it, I could hang my new picture with that sad iron. So that's my intentions for this wall. Fingers crossed that it works out. All we can do is just give it a try and see, right? So we'll start on this wall first. And then let me show you one more thing I picked up at also Amazing Grace Antique Shop. Okay, on the same day I found this chalkboard, I found this sweet little, I don't know what you want to call this. I don't even know what to call this, but it has chicken wire on it. It's got that little chippy look of the white wood, and I thought about putting this on top of the pantry up against the wall and then adding my brother's little bucket in front of it, maybe a little faux plant inside of it. We shall see, but I just couldn't pass this up. This gives, I think, a little farmhouse touch to my laundry room, a little bit of more charm, a little bit more character, which is all that I'm about. So I'm not real sure, but I bought this with the intentions on using it on top of the pantry. So well, let's start decorating, friends, and just see what we can come up with, and let's complete this laundry room makeover finally. Y'all, look at this sweet little squirrel going down the fence line. He goes all the way to the tree. I thought that he was going to try to start eating that bird feed, but I don't know. I think he might have chickened out. I think he might have thought, that bird feeder is a little bit too far for me to stretch. So he gets close to it, but then he turns off and goes and backs off. But I thought it was a sweet little shot here. I love showing you guys little nature shots. I know I have a lot of friends that live in the big cities, and y'all don't get to see these shots very often. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. And here's the after. Oh my goodness, guys, look how great it looks. Perfect to cover up that fuse box. It is so ugly, but that looks so good. Now, I'm not real sure, now that I've got that hung, if I want to put that other picture over here. I'm not real sure, because it's going to be long ways also. I might need something tall like that, and it's going to be long like that. And it's got that, dark wood frame on it that may clash with that stain right there. So, I'm kind of a matchy girl sometimes. So I may have to just paint that frame white or paint that frame black. But let's kind of just, I'm just going to hang it up there just for a second, film it for you guys, and just see if that picture that I got is going to look good in that space or not. So let's just see real fast. But as far as the chalkboard, it looks fabulous. Okay, so here's my thoughts. Again, I think something long like that would look better. I think this is going to take up too much space. And I thought I was going to like the wood tone on this frame, but I think it's just because it's a different color than this wood. I'm just not real sure if I'm going to like it or not. So, I may not even open this up, but, so that's that. What do you guys think? And of course, I would have to hang it this way. Here's the picture. So there's that. There's that. And I don't know, hanging it there would make a difference. I don't know if that would make a difference or not. I don't know if you can hear me. So there's, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to hang it there. Don't think I'm going to. And I think the frame is just too big. I may just need to get an 8x10 frame and maybe get a black frame for it. And I think I'll like that better if it just hung right there. So, not real sure what I'm going to do yet. So we won't be hanging this in today's video. I'm still going to decide on that. But let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Should I just find something different to go in the space? Should I just get an 8x10 frame so it'll be a smaller and it won't take up so much room? Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. You know, I love getting ideas from you guys. I absolutely love that. It helps me out so much, because half the time I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. So, but I do think the chalkboard looks so good. So we're gonna pass on doing this today, and let me show you another thing that I plan on doing with the chalkboard. I don't know if you guys follow Tiffany with Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. I just love her channel, but she just bought a picture for her front porch. So go over and check out her last video. It's her spring front porch. But she bought a picture from Amazon. I put it in my cart. It's around maybe $40 maybe, but it has the best saying on it. I just love the saying. It's all about family. So I'm thinking, instead of buying that picture, I'm thinking that I am just gonna get someone. I have my daughter-in-law has a wonderful friend that has the best handwriting, and I'm thinking about getting maybe a chalk pen and having her write the words that are on that picture on this chalkboard. That's my idea. So we won't put anything on the chalkboard today, but we're gonna see if Elena would do that for me. But I think that would look great. I'm gonna insert the picture here so that you can see the wording on it, and I just absolutely love it. So that's my next project. We'll see about that. Okay, so let's continue to decorate here in the laundry room. So far, it's going well. I'm so happy that this chalkboard turned out exactly the way I wanted it to. Okay, so now let's see what we can do on top of these two pantries. Both of these came from Home Depot. I just bought two of them and put them together. And this is where we put all of our extra food and extra storage. So I wanted something right up here. So let's see what we can do on top of these pantries just real quickly. Okay, so what do you guys think? I kind of played around with it. At first I thought I wanted, as you saw, just the basket kind of by itself, and then the bucket and the chicken wire frame by itself, and then I just wasn't sure if I should combine it together. So let me know in the comment section which one you like best. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. I think that looks really more put together than the basket by itself. So, but I think that turned out great. I'm so excited that I got to use that bucket. My brother is just gonna love it. Okay, I'm gonna make one more adjustment. I don't like the way you can't see the handle, so I'm gonna take this out, try to, and pull the handle this way, and then put this asparagus fern back in. There, I love that you can see the handle now. I think it's the handle that gives it such character and such charm. Okay, so here's a shot as you're walking in. I think it looks really, really good up here. Not too cluttered, kind of simple. I love the added asparagus fern. I've had that for some time now. They're just a couple of stems I got off of Amazon, so I think it looks so, so good. While I'm looking, I must water my ivy that's over my folding table. I'm gonna add this little stool right here in the corner. I'd love to add a plant to it eventually. I don't have a plant to put on it today, but I'm gonna use that as a little plant stool in here. This came out of my kitchen, so I'm gonna put that right there. Let's do that real fast. this is done. Let's move over and work on my hall tree right here. And just add a little decor to the top of it, maybe hang something from the little hooks there. We keep our neighbor's dog treats right there in that little thing, those little baskets, wire baskets, and then our shoes are down here, our yard shoes, and then my vacuum attachments and chargers go underneath there, so that's pretty much gonna stay there. But let's go ahead and add just a little bit of decor to this. It's just kind of plain right now. Also want to keep it pretty simple. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's see. I've pulled out 2 pictures. This came from an antique store. It says the Old Garden Daisy. I love this. Gerber daisies are just some of my favorite plants. So I've got this one. This will add a little bit more height up there if I wanted it this way, or if I wanted it long way, I've got this one. I love this little print. It is so, so pretty. This I think came from Kirkland's. It did. It came from Kirkland's, and I actually got it for $3.99, and it's a few years old. So let's start with this one and see if I want it. I wish this would sit more up against the wall. At the bottom, when they put my new flooring in, they had to put an extra strip of trim, so it's keeping this from being flush against the wall. So having to deal with that. But let's start and see if this picture is going to work. Okay, so there it is with that picture. I think that's very sweet. That might be okay. We want it horizontal. So let's try this one. It's taller. The string's still on here. So this one's a more taller version. So let's see if we want some more height up there. We'll try this one. Ooh, I don't know. I might like that just a little bit better. So many decisions. Okay. What do y'all think? I think I like the height on this one. I really do. So I think we'll go with this one. So let's I love watering cans. I love collecting watering cans. I had a couple that I was gonna put up here, but I thought it was just gonna make it a little bit too, I don't know, crowded. I may eventually put them up there though. But let's try a couple of my watering cans up here. A plant will be really pretty up here too, but I don't have any extra plants today. So let's put a couple of watering cans up here and see if we're gonna go with this picture. Okay, so here's what I went with here. Very simple. All of these little antique watering cans come from antique stores. Aren't they so sweet? I just collect those when I can. Now, I could put a little flower inside this big pot there, but I don't want to have too much greenery right here. I might eventually put a plant there on top. So those kind of match, so I'll just put those up there. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted that bigger container or that bigger pitcher down here or the smaller one. So I just went with this sweet little green one right here. I think the bigger one may look a little bit better, but I didn't know how it was gonna look having just 2 small ones up here. So this is what I'm gonna end up going with. I think it's super, super cute. I just took a faux rosemary plant and put it inside one of my hanging wicker baskets. Okay, now we're gonna hang the accordion, and I think I'm gonna hang it right here in this little area. Sorry, I don't have much room here. Let me open up this back door and see if I can give y'all a better view. It's beautiful outside. There's a storm coming. See if I can give you guys a better view. There we go. I think I'm gonna hang that accordion right there. I'll open that door, but I think I'm gonna hang it right. Some of it will be behind that door, and some of it will be showing. But I think that's where I want to hang that. So let's put that there real quickly. Okay, and here it is hung. I like the way it's more of a natural wood and this is more of a natural wood. So I don't know what's gonna hang here today, but I am gonna like it right here by the back door. Okay, I wasn't sure about decorating this area today, but I went and looked at my home decor closet and found just a couple of things that may work here. So let's try to add just a few touches here to this new accordion peg rack. Okay, I went ahead and filmed with the door open because most of the time this door is open. So here's what it's going to look like with the door open. I just took a little wreath of that little broom. I found my apron that I haven't had out in quite some time, and I think that looks really good there. So just kind of trying to create a little cozy area here. And then let me show you what this will look like once I have a plant here. I just grabbed one from the kitchen. Let's see. And so it's just a simple plant for today, but a taller plant. But look how cute that is, just sitting there on that stool. And I think that's super duper cute. Okay, if you've been around, you know that another reason I wanted some hooks here was to hang Derek's work clothes. We like to keep his work jeans here. He's a diesel mechanic, so we have to wash his clothes all by themselves. And so we usually keep his work clothes right here, his jeans. And then when I iron his shirts, I needed somewhere to hang them up. So I'm gonna use these two hangers for his ironed work shirts. And then we're just gonna add some decor, maybe just this back hook there. Not much decor over here. I mainly just wanted this functional. My main reason, of course, was Derek's work clothes, but also I wanted it to look really cute. So we're gonna have a little functionality and then just a little bit of decor back here on this back wall. So I'm gonna hang his two shirts there, and then we'll see what we're gonna hang maybe on one or two of those other hooks. Okay, so I kept it very simple here. I used that copper scoop that I found at an antique store probably about 6 months ago. I've just been waiting to put it right here. I knew that was gonna go here. I had it up on that shelf to begin with. And then I just placed Charlotte's little, I guess that's a ladle that I found from Charlotte's. And then of course my little antique clothespins. So kept it very simple here. I think it's very sweet, very minimal, but I love displaying some of my favorite antique items here. And for you guys that are new today, let me quickly show you what I have displayed here on this top shelf. Just some jar balls. This is an antique jar that I got from an antique store. These are also some little glass measuring cups that I got from an antique store. Just put some little clothespins in there. I got this container off of Amazon. I love the cork on it. And another just a little measuring cup. I got this from Charlotte. And that's what I put my laundry detergent in. And then my spray bottles, and this is a sweet little kettle. I think this might have came from Charlotte's also. So adorable. I got it at a different time than I got that ladle, but I think they go together. And then just a simple boxwood plant. So that's what I've got on that shelf. And on my top shelves, I just have a wicker basket, a little farmhouse with a little faux plant in it. These are some pictures I got off of Etsy. I've got that picture and then this picture up here. And then I just got those picture frames from Walmart. Sorry guys, I'm so short. It's hard to get this top shelf. And then one of those sat irons came from an antique store. Another boxwood faux plant. And then that sconce is works off of a remote. I wish I could wire that in, but we're not electricians around here, so it's not wired in, but it looks so good up there. So that's the complete look of my cabinets. Okay friends, I think we're gonna call it a wrap. Here's this little area. I'm just gonna leave the plant there for video purposes. But here is the accordion behind the door. Here's the top of the pantry. This looks really good as you walk in. I'm trying to go slow for you guys. I know I get a little dizzy sometimes when people go too fast doing their after shots. And then here is the hall tree. I think it looks real good. It's functional, and yet I've added just enough decor to say I did. So cute. And then my folding table, my chair from my friend Charlotte's. That little pillow there is from an antique store also. My favorite rubber boots. I am still loving my trash can from Ecoa. I just love it. It's so sleek. It looks really good in here in the laundry room. There's my Pioneer Woman laundry basket, my folding table with my lamp. I have a couple of plants here. I've got this plant here that I've got to water today. Sorry guys, it gets so dark back here. But here is the washing machine and dryer. And then my new area in the back. Oh, it looks so good. It turned out just like I thought. I wish that picture would have fit there to the left, but we'll come across something that's gonna fit perfectly there. And then I can't wait to show y'all if Alana will make the words on this board here. I can't wait for that. So I'll be asking her that next week. We leave tomorrow to go on vacation for Charlotte. So thanks guys for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe before you leave. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.